Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, and I'm glad you're joining us for this morning devotion. I've enjoyed being able to spend just 4 or 5 minutes with you every morning to try to send some words of encouragement. And I thank you for tuning in, for listening, for liking this post. Like it, put some hearts and some thumbs up, and share this morning devotion. It's just meant to be a time of encouragement. It's meant to be a time of that we can just kind of stay connected. And I want to remind you of a few things. First of all, I really want to encourage everyone to stay in connection. Will you call 3 people today? The magic number 3. Get in touch with 3 people today. If senior adults, get in touch with 3 people. Young adults, get in touch with 3 people. Teenagers, get in touch with 3 people. Let your kids' church people call 3 people. And you can call and listen. We need senior adults to call young adults. We need young adults to call senior adults. We need youth to check on young adults. We are one family, so let's stay connected. Make sure you cross the boundary lines of ages. We have started the ministry Bridging the Gap. And matter of fact, we were supposed to have a Bridging the Gap session. And Bridging the Gap, for those of you who do not know, it is a ministry between the senior adults and the youth, where we're trying to bring together and we're trying to unite senior adults and the youth. Too much in the church, we have the senior adults, we have young adults, we have this age, and we have everybody in categories and in lines and in columns. And so the Lord laid on my heart back at the end of last year to start a ministry called Bridging the Gap. We want to build a bridge from the senior adults all the way down to the youth. And we were supposed to have, the last event we had was senior adults and the youth played bingo together. Wow, and ate and had so much fun. And we'll be doing that again. Well, not playing bingo, but we're going to have an event where we're roasting hot dogs and s'mores and sitting around a campfire singing and just having a time of horseshoes and cornhole and all that stuff. Going to be a lot of fun. And it's just a way for the senior adults to get to know the youth and the youth to get to know the senior adults. That was supposed to be in March. We had to move that due to the coronavirus. So that's coming up in April, as soon as we get released from house arrest. So anyway, and also let me tell you, remember, if you need help, if you're a senior saint, you can't get out, you can't be about your business, you're afraid to get out. Let me not use the word afraid. You're cautious. You're using common sense. Your immune system is down and you don't want to go to the pharmacy and you don't want to go to the grocery store. If you'll text Brittany Kennedy, and if you don't have Brittany's number, contact me and I will get you her number. And Brittany's got a team of people that will go grocery shopping for you. They'll go pick up your medicines from the pharmacy. They'll do whatever you need. If you need something from the store, if you need something from somewhere else, Brittany and her team will do that. They want to do that. So even if you're not part of my church, if you will just do what you like to do, if you're in our community, or if you're in driving distance, maybe you're in Fort Payne, and I got a feeling some of our church people will come to Fort Payne and help you as well. So just a couple other announcements. Financially, we really still need you to send in your tithes and offerings. I cannot stress that enough. Sister Diane Marshall, our Chief Financial Officer, she will be sending out a letter. Please be looking for it in the mail. She will tell you how much money to meet budget we need weekly. And of course, our giving was way down this past Sunday. And so we need the church to continue to give. Pay your tithes, pay your offering. And I encourage you to be sure you do whatever you can to support your church. And so be looking for that letter. And we won't release those numbers here online, but we want you to know of its importance. And you can send your tithes through the mail, P.O. Box 36, Rising Fund, Georgia. 30738. Or you can go online, pay online through our Facebook app. If you're watching on Facebook Live, somewhere on that Facebook, I think there's a give button. Click that and it'll tell you what to do. And you can also drop it off by the church 10:30 Sunday morning. Okay? All right, let me encourage you with the word today. Psalms 34 is where we are at. Psalms 34. And for all my Georgia fans, you will see my Alabama hat. Wow, Roll Tide. So let's look, Psalms 34. You ready? It says, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make its boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear of it and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me. Let us exalt his name together. Let me stop right there and say this. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to exalt the Lord today. I want you to lift him up. Don't look at your circumstances. Don't look at your issues. Let us together exalt his name. Verse 4 says, I sought the Lord and he heard me. He delivered me from all my fears. Keep seeking and you're going to find him. Keep crying out. He does hear you, and he is a God that delivers. Verse 5 says, they looked to him and were radiant, and their faces were not ashamed. The poor man cried out, and the Lord heard him, and he saved him out of all of his troubles. Do you find yourself in trouble? Do you find yourself worried? Do you find yourself at a place of anxiety? Cry out. Cry out. It's all right. Call on him. He's going to save you out of all of your troubles. Hey, church, this too shall pass. And what we're in the middle of, we're going to come through. And we're going to come through stronger, and we're going to come through better. Verse 7 says, the angel of the Lord encamps around all of those who fear him, reverence him, and delivers them. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who trusts in him. Oh, fear the Lord, you his saints. There is no want to those who fear him. The young lions lack and they suffer hunger, but those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. I want to encourage you today, you're still his child. You're still part of the kingdom. You're still a kingdom heir. Continue to hold on to your faith. Let us reverence him. Let us taste and see that he is good. Angels are all around us. The angels are immune to the COVID-19 virus. Hey, the angels are immune to the political games that our politicians are playing. Don't worry about that. Trust him. Taste and see that he is good. He's a God of mercy and grace. He's just, he's righteous, and he never forgets his children. Call out to him and he will answer. Reverence him and he will deliver you. God bless you guys. I hope you have a great, great Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. Bye-bye. 7 o'clock Georgia time. See ya.